What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Twisted Guidance Tarot. I am Poetry. We're here for our intentional flow message. I can't find my tarot cards. I had a set in the car that I was going to use, and now I don't see them. I have a set of oracle cards though, and it's the Everyday Witch Oracle, so that's the one that I'm going to go with. And I'm going to do this kind of in the Kyle Gray method. Where the cards have certain meaning. Each card has certain meaning. So in that, I'm going to look to see if I can see maybe multiple messages so that everybody, I'm trying to, can be inclusive. This is messages for anybody who is willing to be open and receiving. On my heart, I'm feeling that this has to do with adapting to change, finding a new way around things. I lost my glasses. I don't know if y'all realize that this is not the regular set of glasses that I normally wear. And oh shoot, something is in my deck that ain't supposed to be there. Oh, it's a Panera Bread card, gift card. Like I'm trying to shuffle and it ain't shuffling. It's a Panera, yeah. It's not sponsored. Okay, so why my deck seem light? I think that's all my cards. It seemed light though. Yeah, so I lost my glasses. I've been looking for them all night, and I had to adapt and pull out the old ones. Sometimes you gotta pull out, old things and use old tools to get what you need to have done. In this case, see, so I can drive and do my job today. It's giving me a slight headache, I think. Or maybe it's just me, or maybe I'm just hungry. I don't know, but I just know I needed to get done. So I had to basically, like I say, pull out what I could to get what I need done. Thank goodness I had a backup. Thank goodness I had an emergency plan, a contingent plan. It's one thing that you should always have to. Like if you have to, you can't really plan for the unexpected, but you should plan for the unexpected. You know what I'm saying? You never know when things are going to change. Make sure that you have a backup plan of some sort, some fashion that you can follow through on. Say it may give you a little bit of discomfort to be utilizing that backup plan, but it will keep you pushing forward, keep you over the hump, which we are now. This is Friday, I believe it is. I don't know what day of the week it is, y'all. I swear, I just really don't know what the day of the week is anymore. I just get up and go. And let's see what the message. So the way I saw this on Kyle Gray's, I want to say YouTube channel, maybe. He created a few decks that I own one, and I started using this method for other decks. So the first one is going to give us where we are in life or who we are. Okay? And once I get done, I'm going to tie in everything overall to see exactly what we're feeding off of. First card, affirmation and acceptance. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that we as a collective, or people that are watching this video that is saying that this video applies to them, we are looking for affirmation for something. I don't know if it's affirmation through work, through being around other people, but then again, and acceptance as well. Affirmation and acceptance. This could be you're waiting on a yes answer for a particular item, for a particular thing, or you're waiting on an acceptance letter. Basically, yeah, that's a yes letter. Okay, you can have to let us in. Heifer. People here, I'm telling you, people here in Atlanta really just gets to me. So we're either waiting for some type of acceptance. We're looking for the sign. We're looking for a message. We're looking for a signal for us to say, yes, we are approved, that we can do what we need to do, that we need to go forward. This is where we're currently at in life. There's a certain situation, or maybe this is just who we are as a person. We're always looking for acceptance from a group, acceptance for for anybody just to say a job well done. We're looking for that approval, going to a new school, going to a new job, going to a new house, hanging with a new group of people, going back to family members. We're looking for that acceptance, affirmation that everything is going to be okay. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're wanting. Everything's not always going to be 100 peach key. It's not. It's not. Even when things seem to be going good, there's sometimes going to be a little that like throw us off our game a little bit. But what I'm feeling with this, that some people are sitting in worry right at this very moment, because we're looking for a sign or a symbol to tell us what we need, when the only approval, the only answer that we really need is inside ourselves. This is what I'm feeling. You're looking for, I'm sensing there's some people out here that are going around telling their friends or their loved ones a situation. Like I said, whether it's an idea that you have, whether it's something that you're going through, whether it's something that you're waiting on, you're explaining it to several different people, and everybody is putting in their advice, but it seems like you're waiting on that one person to actually say what you want them to say, so you can say, see, this is what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Okay. The next one, I believe, I'm going off the dome, if I can remember his method properly. That was who we are, or where we are as a person right now. We're looking for affirmation and acceptance, and we're waiting on a sign or a signal. And like, it's signs and signals all around us. It's signs and signals all around us, and we're still looking for other information. We're still trying to tap in, like the signs and signals ain't there. Like I say, like all those different people ain't already gave you their opinion or advice. You're still looking for something you think is going to be more concrete. Okay, this is, okay, so we had something that is us. What is our next one? I might be skipping a step, but if I do, I just skip it. You know what I'm saying? The next one is, I'm watching people on traffic. I'm on the highway 100% right now, so I'm watching people. The next one is going to be something that I wish I could remember all methods. It's another method. So I'm like, who we are, where we at. Something that we've had to deal with. Air magic, something that we had to deal with, something that we've been in our heads. We've been trying to over-process things. We're thinking too much on something. Sometimes we ain't thinking enough. So that's something that we had to deal with, that's been hindering whatever we're looking for affirmation on and acceptance on. We've been in our heads. Or we haven't been in our heads too much. It's going to be both sides of the coin, because everybody is not the same. Some of us are overthinking. We're thinking about all the bad stuff that could happen. Some of us have got everything laid out, laid out plans and ideas, and we ain't considering the bad things that could happen. And some of us just aren't thinking at all. We're going more with our heart than our head. As the cards go along, I'm going to see exactly, am I sensing or I'm gathering, I'm feeling a majority of what is the best option for us to be using our head, overthinking, thinking, like really breaking it down. What is going to make us happy in this situation? Accepting love. So, from what I'm getting from that very first card, the affirmation, this has to do with being loved by others. And you have to be willing to open up and accept the love that you're receiving. That is what's going to make you happy. Sometimes like I said, we think too much, we doubt too often. if there is love being generally poured your way, you have to open up and be willing to accept it in all shapes and all forms. So when I go back to our air magic card, we're overthinking the situation. That's what I'm seeing here. We're overthinking it. We're thinking of everything that can go wrong. Everything that can go wrong. We're thinking about everything that's like, why not me? Why this happened? Why can't I find somebody to love? Why they just won't accept me? And it's really about you accepting the love. There's love being poured out around you, and you just have to be willing to accept what you are asking for. You know, you're asking for all these things to happen, and then when they happen, you're not accepting it. There's this old joke that I heard back in the day. My preacher, when I was in church, told me this. It was a story about a man on a boat. Okay, there was an announcement made that there was going to be flooding, and so this man was in his house. Somebody came by in a car. He said, "Come on, man, we gotta leave. We gotta go." And he's like, "No. I'm waiting on God to answer." Right now, we could apply this. This doesn't have to be God. This could be spirit. This could be universe. This could be your gut feeling. You're just waiting on that feeling. You're waiting on those messages, those signals, those signs. You're just waiting on that to happen, right? And so the water got higher, so he had to go up on the next level to his second floor of the house. Then somebody came down with the boat, and the guy in the boat said, "Come on, man, we gotta go to safety. And the man said, "No, I'm waiting on God to answer. I'm waiting on God to answer." You know. And so they went on their way. The water got higher. The man had to go up to the roof. So then came a helicopter. Somebody came and dropped down a rope and said, "Come on, climb on up. We got to get out of here. We got to get you to safety." And he didn't climb up there either. He's like, "No, I'm waiting on answers. I'm waiting on a sign or signal to tell me what to do." Right? So the man died. He gets up to heaven and he sees God and he's asking God, he's saying, "Hey, what's up? Why didn't you send me a sign? Why didn't you tell me what to do?" And God said, "I sent you a car, a boat, and a helicopter. You the one chose not to use it." You know what I'm saying? So that's what I said. Basically, there's signs and symbols and everything around you is what the message I'm trying to get to. It's going to help you get to where you want to be, help to pull you up out of a situation, help you feel supported like you want to be. You just have to be willing to accept them. You're steady looking around for other signs, other messages, other things to speak to you, the universe, God, the world, the energy, you know. You're steady waiting for all this stuff to happen, but there's so many things that's already being presented to you that you're overlooking. You're thinking too much about it. You're doubting everything. You don't trust anything. You need to learn how to be vulnerable. Okay, that leads me to the next card is, what is something that we need to, hey, mother sucker, don't you see we wasn't moving here? The next card is something that we need to overcome. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Meditation to dig deep. We need to overcome meditation to dig deep. Now I'm seeing how this applies. So I gotta really look at this image. When I'm looking at this, something that we need to overcome, like I say, when we meditate, we go into deep thought. You know, sometimes you can go into meditation and you can break down in tears crying because of things that you're thinking of. And you're thinking too hard. You're thinking too much. That's been the overall message that I'm coming up with. You're putting too much on you. You're trying to find something that ain't there, and just allow things to grow naturally around you. You don't have to dig so deep to see the magic happen. You don't have to think so hard about it. You already did your checks and balances. Oh, I need some gas. You already did your checks and balances. It's 25 miles before I run out. You already made your pros and cons list. You already sought out advice from 100 motherfuckers. Stop trying to dig so deep to figure out why you can't do what you need to do. Okay, so next 3 cards is going to be messages that we want to hear directly. The first message is going to be your message from your angels. Listening to wisdom. See, I just say we have all these messages and everything fluttering about us, lots of signs and symbols that's already been given to us, and we keep trying to dig deeper into getting more out of something, trying to find something more concrete. We just have to listen to the wisdom that's been provided to us. That's it. That's all our angels are trying to tell us. Listen to the wisdom that's already been provided to us. Okay? Your message from your message from spirit. Strength and resilience. You just gotta stand strong with you believe. Don't waver. Remove the doubt. Just remove the doubt. And whatever it is you're trying to be accepted in, whatever you're waiting on a yes answer for, what if it happens to be no? What if your answer happens to be no? What if you don't get the approval that you're seeking? You can't let it break you. You have to stand strong. Be resilient. Know that this isn't the end of it all. You can go through and try again if you need to. Try something different. Try a different way. Listen to the wisdom of those that have spoke before you and apply some of those messages. And this is a message from your heart here. Prosperity and abundance. Prosperity and abundance is basically yours. If you stop overthinking, stop overanalyzing, stop doubting, start listening to the wisdom of others and those around you. And some of us, I'm sensing back on that meditation card, when I said that you need to overcome, some of us need to overcome the fear of meditation. Some of us can't sit with ourselves and sit still. Like I said, we're always sitting around looking for other people to give us the answers that we need. And I started off this saying that the answers is usually within you. Some of us need to meditate. Some of us need to come out of the fear of meditation and sit with ourselves and listen to our own instincts and our own instincts. And the prosperity and the wisdom, prosperity and abundance is going to overflow. It may not come from directly for what you are seeking approval from, but it may be something else. There may be something alternate, another avenue that makes you prosper and have abundant love, abundant finances, abundant confidence, all that. That is your intentional flow message for this week. I think I'm going to title that, I don't know, getting out of our own head, so to speak, getting out of our own way. Recognize the messages that are around you. Don't ignore the signs and signals that are around you. Let's say the advice that you've been given, there's different things that's happening all around you, different messages that are continuously showing up in your life, showing up for you, and you keep saying, nah, that ain't it, that ain't it, that ain't it. Sometimes some of us need to sit in our meditation, and so we could really feel what it is we truly want and believe, and get our answers from within. And those answers from within can be surrounded or supported by the wisdom that we get from others. Some of us need to stop overanalyzing everything. Stop adding too much doubt into every situation. And again, apply the wisdom, apply everything that we need. The answer, again, no matter what, in either situation, the answer is going to come from within. That prosperity and abundance is going to grow. That's what your heart is craving, your heart is wanting, your heart is needing, your heart is saying that you are ready for. Okay, that is the end of this message. Thank you. Hope this resonates with some of you or all of you. Like I said, this is for anyone who's willing to accept it. This is a timeless message. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Peace.